So there was a hearing in Congress on manufacturing and industrial policy, and Ro Khanna was getting fed up with the right-wing bullshit that was being fed to him. So these are people who support President Trump, and Ro Khanna asked the simplest question of all time, and they can't fucking answer it. And it shows you just how much these people feel like they have to walk on eggshells around Trump. Watch this.
So the 3 Republican witnesses come to a hearing on industrial policy, and none of them mentioned the word tariff. Not one single one. And yet all Donald Trump is doing is tariff policy when the 3 Republican witnesses are recommending 100 different things other than tariff policy. Mr. Bishop, do you agree with Donald Trump's tariff policy?
I'm not here as an economic expert.
You're all saying you're not here as an economic expert.
It's literally an economics hearing, and you are testifying. Oh, my God.
And yet you're giving us all these recommendations for how we build an industrial base. Is it that you don't have any expertise and we should just pick up any random citizen? Or are you here as some economic expertise on industrial policy?
Is that for me?
Yes.
Oh, sorry, I misspoke on this. I mean, on tariffs, this is just not one of the, I mean, like these guys as well, we're focused on building companies here.
But I don't understand how you don't have the President of the United States is saying the way to build manufacturing is to have these tariff policies. You're here to testify on manufacturing, how we're going to build it. You're telling me you don't have an opinion on whether the Trump tariff policy is successful or not?
We're here to represent private industry, people who are actually building companies, not people who are theoretical.
This is not a theoretical matter. He's implemented tariffs. I'm not even trying to trick you. I'm saying, do you agree with all his tariff policies or do you disagree with them? Or are you so afraid that you don't know what to say?
I think all of us have been really clear. We're here to, this is not what we're here to talk about.
But do you agree with it or disagree with it? Yes or no? I mean, you could say either things.
I have the same position as these guys. We're here to talk about how to incentivize more manufacturing and industrial
Right, but
jobs.
do you think that the president's tariff policies are doing that or not?
I think it's a mix. I think what
It's a mix. Some of it is correct and some of it is wrong? You think some of Trump's tariff policies haven't worked?
No, I'm saying I agree with actually what Chris was saying, is that what we've seen so far has been, and what we're going to be seeing over the next 90 to 100 days has been really interesting, especially as more countries are coming back to the table. But I can't tell the future.
All 3 of you are so afraid of criticizing Donald Trump that even though you don't mention tariffs in any of your testimonies, none of you are willing to say that this policy is totally backfiring.
I just don't want to try to predict the near future. I'm not a mind reader. I don't know what's going on in the minds of the counterparties in other countries, and I think this is an inappropriate place to be asked.
Inappropriate to ask you about tariff policy in a manufacturing hearing when that's the president's policy? Anyway, my time has expired.
Oh my God, man. Show this video whenever you make the claim, hey, this is a cucked cult. Show this video. It is a Mortal Kombat style flawless victory. To anybody who sees this video, they'll be like, yeah, that is a cucked cult. If I've ever seen a cucked cult. Literally couldn't bring themselves, like, just froze, could not answer because knows for sure the tariffs are fucking stupid and destroying everything and bringing about stagflation and economic collapse, but also knows I don't want to piss the president off because he might fucking come for my head and they might come for he might find a way to get my ass fired, bro. So, tariffs? What are tariffs, bro? Talking about tariffs, bro? This is not an appropriate place to talk about tariffs, bro. It's like, really? This is a hearing on manufacturing and building an industrial base. This is like the exact place where one would discuss tariffs. Tariffs, bro? I don't even know about no tariffs, bro. I don't even know what you're talking about, bro. You talking about tariffs? You talking about tariffs, bro? Jesus Christ, man. I just can't. I can't imagine living like these people live, right? Imagine being involved in politics or economics and being incapable of even speaking your mind. Imagine that. Like, the whole point is you need to speak your mind when you're talking economics, when you're talking politics. That's what the whole thing is. And they're just, tariff, bro? I don't even know about no tariff, bro. The hearing is about manufacturing. One of the core arguments made from Trump half the time is tariffs are going to bring back American manufacturing. That's what it's going to do. We're going to have a booming manufacturing base now, more factories. And then, of course, the other half the time, it's art of the deal. So according to MAGA, it's great when Trump puts on tariffs because it'll help working people. But it's also great when Trump takes off tariffs because art of the deal. That's the mind. So no matter what he does, they find a way. Oh, jujitsu. This is actually what I wanted. Jujitsu. Nope, I wanted the other thing, just like him. Like, apparently we just heard that for cars in particular, they're rolling back some of the tariffs. Like every day, fucking this, that. At some point, people have to realize they don't know what the fuck they're doing. They're massively incompetent, and they are crashing the economy, and it is completely and utterly self-inflicted in the most obvious way ever, right? But none of them can say any of that. They can't even fucking talk about tariffs because they're terrified. So don't ever let anybody, this whole movement on the right, like the manosphere people, were like, you gotta be a macho manly man, bro. You gotta be masculine, bro. And then come get your boys. This is masculine. Here's your right wingers right here. This is the definition of this movement nowadays, of this ideology nowadays. You got a whole bunch of cucked little cult Trump supporters who know he's wrong, but they can't say it because that might get me in trouble. So I guess I'll genuflect at the altar of the Mad King because I don't want him to come after me. So I must never tell you what I think and bend the knee. Like it's so ironic because the people who proclaim to be the most masculine, the most macho, this whole manosphere movement, this right-wing movement, they are the most insecure little pricks of all time. Like Andrew Tate with all his fucking tight-ass clothes and his muscles and smoking cigars. I'm not overcompensating, bro. I'm totally secure, bro. I'm not insecure at all, bro. I don't know what you're saying, bro. Like, guys, you guys are so pathetic. You are the least manly, most insecure people I've ever seen in my life. You guys can't even tell the truth for fear that the Mad King is going to come for you. Oh my God, Jesus Christ. I really hope that this moment in time with all the shit Trump is doing is awakening a generation. For my era, it was the Iraq War, right? It was the Iraq War, it was George W. Bush, it was the Patriot Act, it was the Great Recession. That was our political awakening. For this generation, I mean, there was a tweet about this the other day. When Shein massively raised their prices because of the tariffs and showed people how much the tariffs cost, I hope that a young generation looks at this and goes, oh, I hate these people. I hate the people causing these problems, right? The manly men, the macho men who can't even fucking speak their mind at a committee hearing. Can't even tell the truth. Have to dodge and bob and weave and do jujitsu and mental gymnastics to try to get out of just telling the truth. Jesus Christ. Shout out Rokana. That was good of Rokana. He was genuinely flabbergasted. You could tell. He was like, wait, I'm asking, are the tariffs good or bad? You can't talk about tariffs at a hearing on manufacturing? I'm just asking if you think they're good or bad. It's not a hard question. What are they? Oh my God. What a mess. All right, guys, that's the show. Thank you all very much, as always, for listening. Everybody subscribe to the channel, please. That helps out big time. Much love to all you who support the show on Patreon. The show could not be done without you. For those of you who haven't yet, please consider donating $2 a month, $5 a month, whatever it may be. That's how we keep the lights on over here. And also, you can subscribe to Crystal Kyle and Friends on Substack. That's below. We have David Dole on this week. We're going to be talking about the Canadian election, which was a huge deal. Can't wait to talk about that. And everybody go subscribe also to Corin's World, where we post Kyle and Corin's every week. Haven't missed a week yet since we started posting it on his channel. He just got over 10,000 subs. Give my boy some congratulations. He really, really loves that. We're going to try to get him to 100K. All right, guys. Love you all. Talk to you soon. Peace. Hey, y'all. Do me a favor and like and subscribe. It helps out big time in the algorithm. Click the bell as well for notifications when videos drop. And watch that video on screen right now. You know you want to.